All right, Amanda Chase, she's a Republican freshman state senator from Virginia. And this week she made headlines for packing heat at work.
Chase began openly carrying a .38 caliber revolver strapped to her hip on the Senate floor, sending a no-nonsense message to potentially violent protesters. Virginia State Senator Amanda Chase joins us now. Senator, so glad to have you on today, and this is a fascinating story. You view this as a way of empowering women. What was your impetus for doing this on the Senate floor?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me on this morning. I actually am a concealed carry permit holder and have been since I've been in office. And it's something that I've done every day. And I wasn't really trying to make a political statement, but simply we had an issue on the floor. Well, we had an issue in committee where one of my fellow colleagues, Senator Black from Loudoun County, had an altercation with some leftist activists who really got in his face to the point where they had to call Capitol Police in. So it was the next day, that morning when I got up, I said, you know what, I'm not going to conceal carry today. I'm actually going to open carry just to serve as a deterrent from anyone that would try to, you know, be aggressive, and it would be a deterrent so that there wouldn't be further altercation.
Because, of course, that is the point, is a deterrent, is the sense that you are more safe because someone knows that that potential is there. You even talk about when your day is over, heading out to a dark parking lot near the Capitol. I mean, ultimately, your ability to have a firearm shows that you've got strength and you've got the ability to defend yourself.
Right, and case in point, I was coming off of the Senate floor right after a vote against the so-called Equal Rights Amendment, and I had several rather enthusiastic, to put it nicely, supporters of the ERA to approach me, and they were two pretty large female women, taller, a lot larger than I am, and they approached me, went through two of my aides, but when they got to me, they actually looked down and saw my firearm strapped to my hip, and they backed off. And so I think it's a deterrent. I think it deterred a potential altercation that could have escalated to a point that would have not been good. And, you know, the Capitol Police in Virginia, they do a fantastic job, but they cannot be everywhere every second.
What do you say to critics that say that it's actually not a deterrent, that they feel that it would incite more violence or it would lead to accidents potentially happening with these firearms if they're exposed? Is that a fair argument?
Well, I think it's a personal decision that everyone has to make as a Second Amendment supporter. I mean, every citizen in the United States is given the ability to protect themselves personally. It's a part of their Constitution. It's part of our constitutional rights as Americans. And so some people feel comfortable with it. Some people, I understand. You know, I didn't start carrying until I got in the Senate and had to deal with threats and altercations and those types of things, and you know, it's just different. And I would just say, until you've walked in someone else's shoes, you really shouldn't judge. Well,
an important point here is it's not just lawmakers that have the ability to carry concealed or open carry. I mean, any citizen of Virginia, for the most part, unless you live in some of the more left-wing counties, has that ability, correct? It's not just you guys.
Yes, in Virginia, you can open carry. You do need to get a permit to conceal carry. And I do have my concealed carry permit.
There we go, which
Thank
comes
you so
with
much.
some training. Amanda Chase, thank you very much for your
here.
time and for your service. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.